Hello everybody. This is an 08 AHR20 Estima. There's the E emblem, nose camera. It is a hybrid, gas electric, and the AHR20 would be 3 or 4 generations newer than the Estima that we saw here in North America, the Toyota Previa. So it's gone through a fair bit of styling and engineering changes, but this is an all-wheel drive E4 hybrid with really sleek lines. I quite like it. Finished in silver and pretty low mileage. It's at 59,000 kilometers, so it's still in really good shape. Fully functional hybrid system too. It's a generation newer than the hybrid Alphard, which I had late last year. And it is noticeably good on fuel. It's better than a CR-V on fuel in the same year, even though you're carrying around more weight and a lot more cargo capacity. It came with a smart key, which unlocks and opens doors. And this is the 7-passenger configuration. So captain's chairs, and then a 3rd row bench. And I love what Toyota does with their seating configurations. This one is slick, doesn't disappoint at all. Those are footrests, which if you pull this lever here, they do go up and then extend. The seat belt is built into the seat back, the shoulder harness. This is an Alcantara fabric, quite nice. So the middle row, they have a tray table, like in the RD5s and RD7s. You also have access to a video input. There's a remote control here for AV. Here is a factory flip down screen, climate controls with a display there. And this is an ion cleaner, which was a factory option for these cars. It is, I think it can be switched on here, but controls for it are in the climate control up front. These seats have a few more tricks up their sleeve. They will slide forward. I think it's this lever here. They will slide in. So we've just pushed it further into the center of the car, and the tracks go a long way back. So your 3rd row here, 3 seats, will fold into the floor back here. It's kind of a early stow and go seating. You pull this subfloor up, pull it out, make it easy. You've got a deep well there where your seats are going to sit. Hold it that way. Snap it down. So seat back forward. I don't quite know my car yet. And pull this one. Okay. And now you can see So this seat's been pushed into the center. This one hasn't moved over yet. But to move over will allow you to follow this rail all the way back. And the result is you'll have an incredibly spacious 4-passenger car. There we go. So tons of legroom. You can fully recline that seat and put the footrest up. And then you're sort of VIP, back passenger VIP. These handles are operated the way you would a Honda. There's buttons in the front to open and close, as well as the fob buttons, of course. Rear seat entertainment system. Back here, you have 100-volt output, and behind here is where the 12-volt starter battery is. That's not the hybrid pack. It is, I think it's a deep cycle battery that's in these, like in the Priuses. Because it starts and stops the engine pretty frequently, depending on what's demanded as you're driving. Lots of space and compartments in the front, upper glove box, behind the steering wheel as well, lower glove box. This large center console area, the battery pack is going to be deep down under here, the hybrid pack. Here's your climate controlled display, and you can turn on the Ion Clean. I believe when you've got the AC on full blast, the Ion Clean will come on as well, or it detects when it's dirty. It comes on. The air is dirty. Running on kind of a long time on this video, but I just want to show you a few more things. That's where you turn on your outlets. Here you've got a regular cigarette lighter, a couple of cup holders, this books carrier. Here is your door switches and lights. Now to start this thing, you've got the smart key, foot on the brake, start. You'll get a sign that says ready. Okay, so pull forward. I can do it in EV mode. See, the battery is being used here. But as soon as I step on the gas, engine comes on. So in the cluster here, you have a couple of different displays. Fuel gauge, obviously, efficiency, kilometers per liter. Over here, you've got an output graph. So as you stomp on it, your output is way high, and obviously your efficiency goes down. It also has regen braking. So if you're coasting down a hill, you'll see a couple of green lights light up here below the x-axis. And if you step on the brakes hard at speed, you'll get a full set of green lines here, which mean you're charging, you're putting a lot into the battery. These are climate controlled displays, I believe, so as you crank up the AC, you'll get fans up here. Anyway, it's kind of an interesting cluster. There's my range showing at a full tank. 12.8 kilometer per liter is what I've been doing, which it should be up to 20. That's what Toyota said it could do. But it'll take practice to get there. This also, I believe, will show your cruise area in there. Anyway, lots of infotainment, So thank you for watching. Steering wheel, I've got different views. There's a way to connect your phone. I haven't done it yet. So here I can choose under the nose view or a side mirror view. There's a camera under the side mirror. As well, it's got parking sonar on both bumpers, all corners. Factory option there. And then full power auto windows and cruise control. The leathers on the steering wheel and shifter are not great, but overall the car's in pretty nice condition. Okay, so turn that off, turn it off. Hybrid Synergy drive, and a couple more looks here. The headliner is very clean. Underneath, this car is very clean. It's in really good shape. It's got factory skirting and diffuser down there, as well as fog lights. Here's your sonar. HIDs. There's your other camera. As well as the backup camera. Absolutely gorgeous fan, and really nice lines. I really like this thing. It drives very nice. It's very smooth. It feels a fair bit more planted than the Honda. It's quiet. It drives, I would compare it to the Harrier or the Lexus, the smaller Lexus SUV that's sold here. Okay, thank you very much for watching.